Welcome. Namaste. We'll do a relaxing class today. You might want to grab a block if you have one or a folded up blanket, but it's not necessary. We'll take a moment just to settle in, take a conscious breath or two, letting go of the busy thoughts of the day and simply bringing our attention to this moment. You can feel a sense of grounding through the base of the body. Notice where the ankles or the feet make contact with the floor. Feel the sit bones rooting in. Sitting tall. You could bring the index finger and thumb together, resting the hands, either palms down or palms up on the legs. And just take a moment, tuning inside. I invite you to close the eyes. Tune into the breath. Beginning to notice and feel the inhalation and the exhalation. Simply being present, being the observer, paying attention. How does the breath feel today? Deep or shallow? Fast or slow? Notice the effects of the breath on the body and on the mind. Simply being aware, being at one with our breath. And then beginning to open the eyes, you could turn the head side to side, drop the chin to the chest, feel a little stretch through the back of your neck. Lifting the chin toward the ceiling and returning to center. Let's bring the palms together, hands to heart center. With an inhale, just reaching out and up, lengthen toward the sky. Bring the palms together, exhale back to heart center. Inhale, lift out and up. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Relaxing the arms by our sides. We're going to come up to standing today. So coming up to a standing position. Finding Tadasana on your mat. And take a moment to open up through the shoulders. A few shoulder rotations. Forward and back. Extend the arms out and up. Let's grab the right wrist with the left hand and just lean over toward the left. Come to center and then switch. Grab the other wrist, lean toward the side. Coming back to center, we'll lower the arms. And we're going to step the feet wide on your mat. Do a little sunflower, moonflower, just a nice gentle warm-up flow, moving the body and breath together. Your toes can point out a little bit. We'll bend the knees. Actually, let's keep the legs straight. Let's reach the arms out and up, star pose. So feel an extension through the arms here. Feel the feet rooting down into the earth. Take a conscious breath. And then inhale, star. Exhale, bring the elbows about shoulder height, bending the knees, goddess pose. Feel those back shoulder blades draw together. With an inhale, straighten the legs, lift to star. Then exhale, we'll just fold forward, letting the hands sweep down. And then we'll sweep back out and up, coming back to star pose. We'll begin to move with the breath. So inhale here. Exhale to goddess, elbows shoulder height, bend the knees. Inhale, lift and lengthen, star pose. Exhale, hinge at the hips, sweeping the hands down and then sweeping back out and up, lengthen, star pose. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift to star. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, reach out and up. Inhale, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. You can move it with me or you can move at your own pace, exhaling as you fold. Inhale as you lift, extend. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. We'll lift up the star, holding there for a breath. Bring the palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Relaxing through the arms. Let's step the feet together. And we'll come back to Tadasana, facing the front of your mat. Taking a breath. With an inhale, let's reach out and up. And then exhale, dive down. We'll take a moment and forward fold. Just letting the back muscles relax. Shoulders relax. You can move your jaw around, loosen up your jaw. You can experiment a little bit, bending the knees or straightening the legs. Uttanasana. And then we'll bend the knees, bring the hands to the mat, and step back into table pose. Let's roll our hips and shoulders a couple times. Loosen up. Now we're going to lift up, come up to kneeling. So we're kneeling up nice and tall here. And try gate pose. So let's extend the left foot off to the left side. And then reach our arms out to T, shoulder height. Just shift toward the left, bring the left hand to the leg. The right arm can either reach along the ear, or if that bothers the shoulder, you can keep your hand on your hip. Gate pose. We'll take a few breaths. Sense of lengthening through the side of the body. Reach that top hand up and over. Try reverse gate, so you can bring this hand to the hip. Right hand, left arm can extend along the ear. An option is to bring this hand all the way down to the mat, or you may want to use a block or textbook or folded up blanket under that bottom hand, reverse gate. You can keep your foot on the ground. An option is to lift this foot. Foot to the ground, lift the top hand up and over. We'll come back to kneeling to bring that block around to the other side if you're using one. And then stepping the the right foot off to the side, kneeling tall. We'll reach the arms to T, shift to the right, bring the right hand to the leg. Top arm reaches up along your ear, gate pose, and take a few breaths. Stretch through that extended leg. Inhale, lifting the top arm up and over. We'll bring the left hand either to the block or to the mat or to your blanket, extending the top arm along the ear. And this right foot can stay on the mat or lift the foot, reverse gate. Foot to the mat, extend the top hand up and over, come back to kneeling. I'll just give camel pose a try today. I'm going to start with a nice, easy, gentle version of camel. You could watch me do it first, and then we could try it together. Hands come to the small of the back. And for our easy version of camel, we just lean back, lift through the chest, gazing upward. And then when we finish, coming back to a neutral spine. So we can give that a try together. Hands to the small of the back. Leaning back, lifting through the chest, gazing toward the ceiling. Take a few breaths. Back bend. When you're ready, just coming back to our neutral neutral spine. We'll try it one more time. You're welcome to stick with this version, or you can take it a little deeper when we get back into the pose. You're welcome to tuck your toes, reach back for your heels. We'll start off with the hands on the small of the back. Again, leaning back, lifting through the chest, gazing toward the ceiling. You can stay here or maybe take it deeper, reaching down for one or both heels. Take a few breaths. To come out of it, bringing the hands to the small of the back, coming back up to a neutral spine, relaxing through the feet. We'll bring the hands down to the mat, coming to table pose. And your knees can come a little bit wider, shift the hips toward the heels, and we'll sink down to devotional pose, Baktasana. Head resting either on the ground or on a block or a blanket or on your hands. Taking some breaths here. Take a moment just releasing toward the floor. We'll lift the head, walk the hands toward the body. We're going to come to seated. Now bringing the feet around. I want to give boat pose a try today. Strengthening our core. Important to have a nice strong core, especially when we do some balancing poses. So you can start with the knees bent, the feet out in front. An option is to start with the hands on the floor behind you. The body's like a V. Engage your abs. You can start with one leg, then the other. Hands can come up to your thighs or reach along the legs. An option is to keep the hands on the mat. Boat pose. The knees could be bent or they could be straight. We'll just take a few breaths. Strengthening the core. And then rock forward, bring the feet to the mat. You can wrap the arms around the knees. Taking a conscious breath or two here. Softening through the jaw and the shoulders. Reflective pose. And then releasing. Let's bring the feet wide toward the edges of the mat. The hands can be on the floor behind you. We'll just do some windshield wipers. Let the knees drop side to side a few times. Returning to center. We could bring our legs wide. You're welcome to sit up on a pillow or blanket if that's more comfortable. We'll try revolved head to knee, where we turn the body toward the left leg. Just rest the right hand on the right leg. This top arm comes up along the ear, and then we'll just shift over toward the right. You can take this as far as you'd like. Just hinging over a little bit, or maybe going deeper into it. Just keep the shoulders nice and broad. We don't want to come forward this way. We want to reach that top arm up along the ear. Bring a nice stretch in the side of the body. Reach that top hand up and over. And we'll try it to the other side. Turning the body toward this right leg. Left hand to the left leg. Extend the right arm up, and we'll hinge over to the left. Breathing. Reach the top hand up and over, and coming back to center. Let's bring the legs out in front, sitting nice and tall. Extend the arms out and up, and with an exhale, hinge forward, keep a nice long spine. And then allowing the body to sink down. Hands can rest on the legs or on the floor. Feet forward bend, Paschimottanasana. Take a few breaths, sinking down, breathing. Let the shoulders be loose, the neck relax. With an inhale, we'll slowly roll up and come down onto our backs and try a few things on our backs. So lowering down onto your back, take a moment. Feel those back muscles relax against the ground. You can rest the arms out. A couple of conscious breaths here. We'll draw the knees toward the chest, hands to the knees, rock side to side a few times. Make some circles with your knees. Bring the head to the knees, give the body a squeeze. Exhale, relax the head down. Let's lift through the feet, lift through the hands. Shoulders rest on the floor. Dead bug pose, extend up through the legs, reach up through the soles of the feet, take a few breaths. We'll bring in some movement with our breath. Let's exhale, draw the knees toward your chest, bring the palms down by your hips on the floor, and then inhale, lift back up. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend knees, hands to mat. Inhale, lift. And with an exhale, we'll lower down. Let's bring the right ankle across the top of the left knee. Press that right knee away from the body. Lift the left foot off the ground. You can grab the left thigh, or maybe interlace fingers behind the thigh. Figure four pose. Just take a few breaths and draw that left leg in as you press the right knee away. Breathing, relaxing into the pose. You're welcome to close the eyes. Feel the effects of the breath on the body. And then we'll release, bring the feet to the mat and switch sides. The other ankle across the top of the knee. We'll lift the right foot off the ground and interlace fingers behind the right thigh again. Taking a few breaths here. Breathing into any spots that feel tight. Shoulders relax. Notice the breath. We'll release the hands, bring the feet to the mat. Let's stretch the legs long on your mat. And roll around your ankles, roll around your wrists. Stretch out the fingers. Turn the head side to side. We'll try a reclined relaxation meditation today. This is from the book Yoga in the Shambhala Tradition. And as you lie on your mat, relaxing, I'm just going to read you through this sequence. It's a nice guided relaxation. Nice time for you to just simply enjoy being here, being present, and relaxing. You're welcome to place a rolled blanket under your knees or a pillow behind your head. Simply feeling comfortable. Relax, smile gently, and breathe deeply to release the surface tensions of the day. Visualize pleasant surroundings. Feel contentment, feel wellness, feel peace. Begin at your feet. Visualize a globe of white light underneath the arch of each foot. Gently absorb the white light. See it to encompass your ankles. The light is soft and yet radiant. It absorbs any heaviness, dullness, or discomfort. Visualize the light lifting to your knees, massaging your tendons and joints. Visualize the light streams joining at your hips and lower spine. See the light brighten as the two streams join. From your lower spine, visualize the light moving step by step up your spine, massaging the vertebrae, muscles, and nerves. See a delicate lotus light flower with the petals turned upward between each segment of your spine. Allow the light to massage your neck and shoulders and flow down both arms to your fingertips and hands. Visualize the light lifting higher up to the top of your head. Visualize it cascading down across your forehead, chest, torso, legs, back to your feet. See yourself surrounded in this brilliant, healing light. Absorb the healing light into every cell. Energize the visualization with the breath. Release heaviness with the exhalations. Rest in this sense of contentment and peace. You can continue to rest here in Shavasana. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.